Hello. Our God practice for this week is one that I have pulled from this book, Spiritual Practices in Community by Diana Shiflett, a colleague of mine. It's one I recommend. It's a great resource. And it's a God practice that is called personal sanctuary. Personal sanctuary. So it's kind of a twofold practice. There's an activity that I'll encourage you to try this week, and then we start to put that into play. And so the end goal is essentially what it sounds like, in a way that you're creating this personal sanctuary. You're creating this safe space where you are connecting and meeting with God. And so the activity this week is to take about 15 minutes. You can take more if you need it. Get some paper, get some crayons, get some pencils, markers, whatever, and draw out, they don't need perfect drawings, sketch out 10 things that help you connect with God. 10 things that help you connect with God. Some might be physical things or physical descriptors. Other things might be reading of the Psalms or hearing God's word spoken aloud or worship music or something that's more with God. For me, one of the things will be my morning coffee. Not because there's anything holy about coffee, but because it helps ground me and center me and create this space of coziness rather than be kind of chaotic with my thoughts of what I can do for the day. It kind of helps ground me. And I think being grounded as we go into reading of God's word is a good thing. It helps center our mind on what he's actually saying, on what his word is actually saying and speaking to us. So I encourage you to think of things like that. For you, it might be the same. It might be coffee. It might be journaling, whatever the case is. Come up with 10 things that help you connect with God. And I think this changes seasonally. So there might be, spring, summer, there might be some different things than fall, winter. What coziness and safety in the winter looks like to me is different than what it looks like in the summer. And so this might be an exercise to come back to seasonally and try coming up with new things in each season. So be gracious on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't shame yourself for anything that you come up with. All things are fair game. The goal is to create safety, especially in this season where things might not feel safe and things might feel tenuous or anxiety producing, to come up with 10 things that help create this sense of safe space that draw you into God's presence. And then this week, next week, one day at a time, start implementing those. Some of them you might already be doing, but implement the new ones. Try and create that space that is a space that you are drawn to, that you want to create to be able to meet with God. I think that's the ultimate goal, is that we're setting ourselves up well to long to meet with God instead of having it feel like this drudgery of, oh, fine, I should go read the word again. Let's see what I get out of it. But there's actually this sense of coziness, of longing, of wanting to be in that presence with God. So try it this week. 10 things that help create this personal sanctuary that help you connect with God, and start putting them into practice. Post on Instagram, tag me at CCO Montreat, and we'll see. I'll join you.